Hey, this is Santiago. Today I'm gonna make a video, show you guys how to swap the engine from a Gator or a 5-wheeler. I don't know what you call this. The AMT 600 John Deere. So first of all, Grandpa gave this to me for free. He didn't want his place anymore, so it's got the old stock in Kawasaki engine in it, and it was kind of hard to start. I got it fired up, but it just won't stay on, and I think the valve and everything looks like it's worn out, and it's pretty hard to find a replace for it. So I just decided to go to Harbor Freight and get a engine from there. It's not that expensive. It's not gonna break the bank. So I had to modify. Of course, it won't fit. So first of all, let's lift the bat. So one thing, when I got it, the bat it won't lift. The reservoir had a crack in the bottom, so I fixed that. So now it's working. Oops, dropped stuff. So as you see, that's a reservoir right there. It had a crack in the bottom, so I had a plastic weld. I fixed that. That was kind of nice. So first thing I did is that my exhaust, instead of coming right here, I don't know, the stock engine, the muffler, I think it sticks right here. So now it's the air filter. So as you see, I had to cut a header to be able to fit the filter. I didn't want to do it, but I didn't have a choice, so I had to do it. I can lift this thing and show you around the engine. So this is the engine. So I had to take so this is the 301cc Predator engine from Harbor Freight. I had to take the gas can, or I don't know what you call that, sits on top. It won't fit, so I had to take that off, and I had to take the filter too, the stock that comes with the engine. I had to take it off, so I had to buy a different one that sticks in here, and so that way I have room, so that way I can fit the engine in there. As you see, I took the bottom plate for the stock one, so I just welded. I didn't weld anything, but I just cut some flat steel and I made some hole. I made it fit like this. I had to drill some hole in the middle and right there. So, and the other one behind, similar to, oh, that one don't have the bolt anymore. Well, I don't know, I put any bolt or not, I can't remember, but I gotta put one in there. So as you see, this thing comes as, you know, your stick is right here for, I think, reverse and neutral and forward, I think. So since I have this one in there, so I can't have the thing anymore, because it comes around over here. The thing comes right there and around. So now, since I have the air filter in the way, I can't. So I had to modify that too. I just put a straight little pipe in here, and I did something here. As you see right here, I welded some flat steel together. I made a hole, and this is how I did it. It worked perfect. I mean, now it's, I feel like I like more right here than right there, because now it's in, like, if you're just sitting here, like it feels like you're riding a 4-wheeler, like, you know. This is reverse, neutral, and forward. I really like it right here better than back here, you know. I have shorter arms, so I can't, have to bend, and, you know. So right here, a lot better right now. Sorry for my John Deere cracks. So, and also I had to take this other one that comes with this, and actually when you steer, and it had a weird feeling to it. So it had a big hole, like, you know, it's worn out like that. So I had to get a new rod that goes in there, and I had to, it come with a really thin steel, so I had a bigger steel right there, made a hole, and welded over here, take the other one off, cut it off. So now it works really good. No play into it anymore. It's really sturdy now. So one thing that a lot of people didn't talk about, I searched on YouTube a lot because it was pretty hard to use the stock belt, whatever. I was looking for a longer belt, but I couldn't find it. I went to a local John Deere dealer, they don't have it. I went to my shop, other store, hardware, they don't have it. I looked in YouTube if there are other guys that modify their engine, whatever, but nobody talks about the belt. So I used this stock belt because I couldn't find a longer one. So somehow I had to fit the engine, you know, way closer. To the transmission. I don't know what you call this. Oh, it looks like it's leaking oil in here. Oh, it's not tight. Yep. So well, I made it fit. So I'm using the stock belt. It's the stock belt and also the clutch. So just remember, there is a one engine clutch. If you ever swap your engine, you can't use the 212 Harbor Freight or the Predator because they have like a 3/4 shaft. I think this shaft, it's 1 inch shaft. So the clutch that comes in here, it's 1 inch. So the only engine that you can use is the 3.1 or the 459cc. I think that comes with a bigger shaft, like 1 inch shaft. So it works good. I made it fit. I used the belt and everything, which is nice. I use the cover too, you know, I don't want to expose that thing, it's dangerous. So good. Tire had a leak in the sidewall. I know it's for like temporal. I put some I can't remember what you call this. It's like a plug for a tire. So I know it's on the sidewall, but it still holds air. Barely use it. It works. On the back, got a new tire. My thing just fall off. Yep, pretty nice. So this one too has a crack in the sidewall too, so I also plugged it, and it's working. It's holding air. It's been here for 2 weeks and it's not leaking in the air, so I think that's a good sign. Battery is in there. So as you see, so since I don't have the fuel tank anymore on top, so what I did is that I used the stock one. I didn't want to get rid of that one. That's cool. Let's go back and show you. It's kind of like the John Deere, the 318, 317 or whatever. It's got this that, you know, it shows on top your fuel gauge, whatever. So this tank is kind of big, so I used it, and let me show you how I did it. So I bought a fuel pump on Amazon. I think it's like $12, $9. I can't remember how much. So this is what I used. I cut a hose. The hoses comes from the tank, so I just put it between. It's pretty simple. And right here and right here goes to my carburetor. So every time, but this is probably have to charge this thing every month or whatever. Depends how much I'm gonna use, because now I got a key that I hooked up with my pump. So every time I turn the key on, as you see the sound right here, that's the fuel going to the carb. Sorry, it's leaking some fuel. I still have to get it fixed, but now I just had it hooked like temporarily, so yeah, I just want to ride it right away. In the future I can fix it with a better hose. As you see, I don't know, you can see that's how I did it. I just put it in. It's supposed to go out, on the fuel pump, but I just put it in. I don't have a bigger hose, so that's just temporarily. It's working. I know it's leak fuel when it's not on, but when it's on, it stops leaking fuel, because the fuel then it start going to the engine. So it works. That's how I did it. So now when you turn this key on, then you put it in neutral. Then you just pull it. Now it's pull start instead of key. Oops, I forgot. Switch it's right here. Now it's pull start. It works. Now I have to turn the key off. And also, this is how I did for the muffler. I think this is I took this thing off on top of right here, and I got a right side pipe that just fits in it, and I welded. And right here I didn't weld anything, so right here I can hook it up. I just had a spring here that holds it together. I bend it. I got a bending press at home, the little one for bending pipe, and I bend it right here and I made a hole in there. It's a metal underneath there, but it's still some plaster around, so it's kind of melted when it gets hot. So I made my own thing right here, just like what it looks like right here. I made my own metal. It fits. I took the cover off because it's the cover, the shield cover, whatever. Took it off, so now it's just in here. Perfect. So now I got it was free, but now I got like maybe about $300 just for the engine. So it wasn't not much, and now it's running. I don't think I'm gonna ever need the bat, but just leave it there. Maybe in the future. It works really nice with the hydraulic. See, got my bat. I don't know why this thing rubbed there. This thing actually goes between here. I just had it there because it's kind of loose, and every time they're ready it makes a lot of rattle sound, so without that it's kind of nice. So there you go, my gator. I think I call it gator, I don't know what else. So free gator, John Deere. It's an AMT 600 John Deere. I like it. Has a lot of torque. So thanks for watching the video. If you have any question, leave a comment. Bye.